Hey guys, still here and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. As we wait for the 1.06 patch to complete, it is time to build a galleon. No, not really a galleon, it's more of a modernized dreadnought. Somebody requested that I build the ship out with as many 8-inch guns as possible. Essentially turning it into a, pretty much, not really sure I'm going to call it ship of the line, but at least something that has a ton of secondaries. Now, we're going to take on a couple of heavy cruisers. We're going to take on 15 light cruisers with it. So there will be plenty of targets for our 8-inchers. If I go with a wider beam, I should have a fairly decent amount of room to go with quite a lot of those 8-inchers. The main firepower will not be that serious. It's not really going to be a very high-end shooter to the tune of having a lot of main guns. For that, I recommend you watch the video called the Ultra Fuso if you haven't seen that already. Now we are going to be experiencing a torpedo threat, so let's go with an unbalanced rudder and some better propeller shaft. Of course we're going to upgrade the armor. Anti-torpedo blister, definitely recommended this time around. Same for the reinforced bulkheads and all the anti-flood. A bit tricky between all or nothing or turtleback. I'm thinking all or nothing because I'll not have a lot of main guns. And that means my citadel is essentially really small. So with that in mind, I should be able to make this there you go, a pretty light ship. There we go, 50,000 tons. And that gives me 23,000 tons to put on additional armor, increase the guns, and of course put on all the secondaries. Make them electric. We're going to be facing light cruisers and heavy cruisers, so we're going to go with some super heavy 8-inch long barrel casemates for starters. So far, fairly similar to the Ultra Fuso video, but this is where that changes. Because I can either have these in a single format, or I can have them in a triple format. And with this, I have to probably be pretty careful, because otherwise the game is going to have them interfere with the casemates, and that would be a waste. Oh, hold on. Before I put anything on, I need to make sure that these are 20% longer. Because without that, the game is probably going to go, nope, you can't put them there. They're going to interfere with whatever's behind it. Or, well, underneath it. Oh, here's a thought. Really? I can only put them there? And here? How do you figure that? No. No. Not a great situation. Also, I think the single barrels, while not being nearly as efficient, are going to look better on the ship. We're just going to put a lot of single barrel 8-inch guns. Hope that will turn properly. Towers are getting in the way a bit. Also, the side of the ship's getting in the way a bit. Yeah, don't be like that. You, turn around. There you go. Good man. Good man. Okay. Now, I think when it comes to the superstructure here, we're going to have a brief hiatus in secondary guns, if you will. So be it. It also means I can put my forward guns closer, reducing the size of the citadel yet again. And here I can put quite a few more 8-inchers. Because these are secondaries, they are not considered as part of the main ship. They're not considered as a citadel, making it really quite comfortable. I will have to armor them up, of course, otherwise we're going to have to see this thing get blown up pretty quick. And especially guns like these are a bit susceptible to getting flash fires, which would be bad. Ah, crap. I have to redo some of these here. Here. There we go. Some parts are badly placed. No, let me tell you, a lot of parts are badly placed. This is really a ship that you probably shouldn't be building. It is not a great ship, but it's going to be a fun ship. That is also quite valuable. How am I going to make this fit? Reverse it? Yes. Simple. So, copy this one. Spin this round. A bit further. There. perfect. Perfect. Forward offset, 21.5%. Pitch and roll, really quite high. Not great. I'm honestly not really sure how to balance the ship out. Other than maybe move the main structure back. So if I put that over there. No, I need the turret, not the barbette. Sit. I'm gonna remove this and this. Push this back. Push this back. Push this back. We're moving, but not as quickly as I would like. 14.7% for still. And it's not like I can put more guns on the back. Yeah, I can put another one there. It's not really going to do much. I might have to balance it out using armor. Currently, we have a very healthy 19 side armor on the 8-inch turrets. That's a lot of armor. Sadly, I don't believe you can put a... Oh, sorry, that's the casemates. We're going to put another, I don't know, 20 inches on the turret. Oh, you're going to... Really? You're going to put 11 there? Okay, max it out. These things need to survive. I really do not want them to get them blown up. Okay, range finding. Yes, please. We're going to be switching targets quite often, so coincidence range finding. Acoustics. Yes, let's listen to torpedoes. When it comes to propellant and just general main shells, I'm thinking nose fuses. This is going to give me some HE damage. Should be fine. Reload on these is 12.5 seconds, which is fairly long for a single barrel turret. If we go for a triple barrel, it's 20 seconds. Oh. That does mean that the triples are a bit more interesting. Of course, you're going to be suffering some accuracy, but not that much. 15,000 meters, 4.3. 15,000 meters, 3.6. Give me a minute while I replace all of these with triples. Here we are. Much better. Triples all over the ship. This does, however, mean my pitch and roll are even worse. To the tune of 61.3 pitch and 64.1 roll. How does that translate? Well, it means we have 16% base accuracy less just by roll, and another 15 by pitch. So that's not great. Doesn't matter. We get so many guns to make up for it. A little tinkering later, and this is the ship that I've come up with. This is a very heavily armed ship that can deal with, well, almost any cruiser that gets into range. Maybe with the exception of a battle cruiser. Although in those cases, I suppose I could switch to something like HE and burn it down. So what do we have? We have our 22-inch casemates. Or sorry, we're... That'd be quite something. We have our 22 casemates, 8-inch guns. And then we have 19 triple 8-inch turrets. These things should melt cruisers long before they get into range. They have a pretty healthy range. 20.2 for AP, 18.4 for HE. Muzzle velocity is good. We're going to hit them pretty flat. The ship can switch targets pretty quickly, using both semi-auto loaders to reload the guns faster, swing the guns to the target faster, acquire the targets faster, and with some RDF, sorry, with some improved radio, I should be able to get my gun aiming speed even higher. She is very heavily armored. 20-inch main belt, and this is without the plus 138%. 5-inch superstructure, should make it for enemy cruisers very difficult to get some damaging hits in. 20-inch superstructure, 8-inch across the entire deck, fore, aft, and middle. Belt, 8-inch fore, 8-inch aft, 8-inch main deck, 5-inch fore, 4.7 aft to balance the ship out, and 20-inch in the conning tower. The 14-inch guns, 18.1 inch, it's these guys. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of use out of them. Although if this hits a light cruiser with high explosive, you're definitely going to notice. And when it comes to these guys, they are 20% longer, the 8-inchers, but the 14s are not. They're standards. Now, let's see what sort of threat we come up against. What sort of cruiser we're going to be fighting with the Yashima. Here we go. 5 heavy cruisers, 15 lights. We're 1920, and so are they. Enemies to the north. Let's have a go there. I'm actually pretty optimistic about the turning circle of this ship. This is at maximum speed, so slowing this down to cruise speed will give me an even better turning circle and thus maybe allow me to dodge torpedoes if and when required. Now, Yashima, being such a massive target, is very easy to spot. And because of that, I might take fire before I'm able to return fire. I still think that the Pagoda Tower is worthy. Because, yes, you take a bit more time to acquire the target. But once you have it, your accuracy is phenomenal. Thanks to that long-range accuracy boost. Let's see. How can I get a good shot of all these guns? No pun intended. Look at all these casemates. Now, they can rotate pretty far because of this hull. It's quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Alright. Now I want to see her fire. The enemy is not shooting yet. We don't have radar. Starting range was, I believe, 20. Let's give them a few minutes to get here. Here we go. I've decided to forego the main guns, so the 14s are going to stay quiet. The 8-inch casemates are firing up, and all of the available guns from the 8-inch triples that can look at the target are already shooting one of the targets. Out to 15-kilometer range. And for 1920, we have a very healthy accuracy. The casemates have a 9.5% chance to hit. The triples, 8.2, and this goes up and down depending on what the ship is doing. I just saw her go into smokescreen, so yeah, that's not very helpful. We're looking at bow-on cruiser at a range of 13.5. I'm surprised it's blocking all of our HE. Not all of it. Not all of it. Look at this thing. How fast do these casemates reload? 12.7. Yeah, 23. Now, this is a ship that, because of its serious amount of guns, and because it's likely to take quite a bit of fire, has spacious quarters. That is why I have over 3,000 sailors aboard this one ship. Tell me what your torpedo range is. 9.5. Okay, so that's where we want to keep those guys at. No closer than 9.5. Give me AP on the secondaries. 10-kilometer range. At 10-kilometer range, we can penetrate 16 inches of armor, but not against a bow-in cruiser. Even if it is a light cruiser. And that smokescreen is really not helpful. Yeah, we're looking at a ton of ricochets because of that angled bow. Oh, hold on. No longer an angled bow because she just turned. It's not a great idea because you had a good thing going. This is their perspective, by the way. Oh, that sounds like a torpedo launch. I think we're going to have to change course. Now she's probably going to swing to the port side to bring her starboard launcher to bear. Hard port turn. Lots and lots and lots of partials. Switch to HE. Flooding. Excellent. That's better. Once again, it's the HE. Now this guy's properly crippled. Let's switch to a different target. Because the Tedek is getting a fairly bit closer than I would like. Yeah, there's your torp. Should be fine. I think that was the torpedo launched by the Tedek. There was supposedly another one launched earlier by the Dnepr. But I don't know where that went. Pick your own ammo for a second. Ah, there you are. Okay, turn. Yeah, we're firing AP. Blocked. Which armor does this cruiser have? 6 inch plus 138, so about 12 inches of armor and change. But it's angled at less than 4-kilometer range. Why can we... It's like HE is just the go-to choice because AP is... I don't know. It's just not as good as it should be. This is a flat broadside on the Tedek. I had a very good chance to pen. There we go. Some pen, some flooding. 21 blocked. 22 blocked. A bunch of partial pens and only 7 full pens. Against a light cruiser. I really don't like this ship getting so close. I'm gonna let the Terek just suffer in silence for a bit. I really don't like that torpedo over there. Increase speed to flank. Uh-oh. Unless this... yeah, thank you, plot armor. In case this thing changes... or unless this thing changes course, it's gonna hit me. Ooh, and we managed to dodge that one as well. Good. Firing still AP. So far, so good. 21% accuracy? On the whole? For a 1920 ship, that's phenomenal. That's the longer barrels at work. Destroyed main gun. Keep a turn, because I really do not want to start taking more torpedoes from this guy. So far, we've mauled a couple of their ships, like the Dnepr and the Terek. They're just not dead yet. So we're going to have to throw in some more firepower. Activate the main guns. Main guns, short range. Their HE pen's pretty bad. Pretty bad. The main accuracy is, well, god-awful, essentially. There we go, 100%. Come on. Still got a lot of ships to plow through. $167 parcel pens against 22 inches of armor. So, what they're probably hitting is an angled fore or aft belt. Good lord, look at these things take damage. 6.8k? On a light cruiser? Get out of here. No, seriously, sink. Thank you. That's one. Next to the Dnepr. I would love to take this ship just right through the main div. I think it's not a great idea. Because I am going to get torpedoed from every which way. And that's not something that this ship can currently handle. Next is the Terek. We're going to eliminate this guy. And then there's a lot of very angry smoke screens coming my way in a hurry. Let's start angling away. There's already a torpedo in the water, which is just plot armoring away. Let's see what this guy does. Yeah, also changed course. Of course, my ship does not have plot armor. It's just that torpedoes tend to do something else than you expect them to do. Most of the time. Accuracy, general accuracy up to 33%? Oh, damn. I don't like these cruisers all getting so close. My secondaries and casemates are working hard to keep the Volga at range, but she is making it pretty difficult. Stick to HE. Once we're above 50, we're gonna go to AP. Come on. I know you had a damaged torpedo launcher, but that's just you. There's a lot more of you out there. Yashima is trying to get up to maximum speed of 22. Some damage, causing her to only do 21. Bloody hell. That's more like it. 3,000 damage. Now we're getting some results. Volga, badly flooding. Oh crap. Please, plot armor, protect me. Keep the Yashima safe. Let this torpedo malfunction. Let it be a dud. It was not a dud. It was only 36 damage though. It's not that bad. Maintain the turn. Okay, Volga is down. Now, in case you're going to be commenting, you should keep at range. I'm trying. These light cruisers are just more numerous and faster. They can do 31 knots. That's 10 knots faster than I can currently go. So yes, I am trying to keep them at range. It's just the AI is making it very difficult to do that. My accuracy is going all over the place. Dud. Not a dud. Rudder damage. Oh, this is bad. Well, the 8-inchers are working very hard to try and keep this guy at bay before they launch more torps. This is helpful, though. That was the overpen on the mains. Yeah, mains to auto. I think you're properly neutralized. You won't be chasing me anymore. Let's switch fire to the General Kornilov. And accidentally, potentially hit the Zemchug, which is behind it. There you go. Ammo detonation. Very nice. Ricochet. Destroyed main tower. Excellent. Make their damage control a lot harder. Floodings. Kornilov has not yet been able to launch. And with the Admiral Spiridov behind it, she cannot launch either. So far, so good. This guy should be dead. We can focus on the Zemchug. Good hit. Yashima, please survive. I know there's a lot shooting you. I'm trying to keep you away from the biggest and closest threats. Mostly closest, because these torpedoes run pretty quick. Twice the speed of my ship. Yeah, they're gonna launch. Turn. Most that launcher's been destroyed, but I rather doubt that. Oh, they turned away too much. Good. Zemchug, not a threat. Ship's badly flooded. Oh, crap. Update. Zemchug is still a threat. Plot armor this torpedo, please. Thank you. Torpedo proved to be unreliable and changed direction. Alright, Zemchug. Are you going to flood? Are you going to burn? What's it going to be today? My ship is taking a ton of fire. I've taken 1,000 hits. Pretty bad. Switch to the Spiridov, using the secondaries. Let the mains finish off the Zemchug. We've still got 3 more light cruisers coming in one group. And there's another one off to the side. That's the Ural. Oh, close to the sinking of the Zemchug. Spiridov not launching torpedoes at the moment. Good hit. These 8-inchers are definitely putting in work. 36k. Go get him. Engine out, rudder out, flooding. Not a threat. Switch to the Don. Keep them at range. And now I'm letting the Prut and the Zemchug and Spiridovs just sit there. I really want to keep these guys away. Ah, plot armor. Come on. That's more like it. We keep getting a lot of ammo detonations on these light cruisers. Very good. Very good. Oh shit, there's another torpedo. I'm not sure if I can dodge that. So we're just gonna have to rely on plot armor again. Whatever you have left in your rudder, turn. Where's that torpedo at? It dodged. There. Switch the Ochakov. All guns. Dawn might still sink. Yeah, she's gone. Wiping out one light cruiser after the other. They just keep coming, and that's not even counting the heavy cruisers yet. There you go. Are you gonna launch a torpedo at me again? Ochakov? Left, right, left full rudder. Crap, the Ural is coming at me. He's leaving, it's fine. Switch to the Kazarsky. Put some damage in on this. Fast is good. Partial pens. Flooding, yes. Keep it at range. 2.5 kilometers. They're well inside of torpedo range. I'm just trying to get as much damage in on them as possible. Sinking them quickly. That ought to be enough for the Kazarsky, but you never know with the AI. Done. Ural next. I think so far I haven't lost a single gun because they're all so heavily armored. Switch to 5 times speed. Yashima is looking really blackened. Now ideally, of course, I would go broadside, bringing more guns to bear. It does expose more of a torpedo target as well, making my attack surface a lot larger. I don't like doing that. On the other hand, it could be worth it. Just go broad. And let him have it. The Prut already has 2 damaged engines, so she should not be a threat. Here's the Ochakov again. Ochakov accidentally taking some hits that were originally meant for the Prut. Come on, finish this guy, and then we're gonna switch to the Ochakov. She has no torpedo, she's not a big threat. She's gonna be shooting me with 5.4-inch guns, but essentially can't hurt me. 0% chance to pen. With these cruisers, same, 0% chance to pen. Doesn't mean they cannot hurt you. Because I have taken a lot of hits. About 1,800 or so. And yeah, my ship is taking damage. So even if it says the ship cannot hurt you, it cannot pen you, it just does a little bit of pen, or a little bit of damage every time. Nice, that's that one done. Spitadov is still out there, and we still have another light cruiser division. Wow. Okay. Finish off the Spitadov. She's starting to flood, and her structural integrity has been better. Take another look at the ship. Yeah. The turrets seem to be a bit damaged here and there. They're still functional, though. Damaged but alive. Very good. Can you finish this guy quick? I got some heavy cruisers which are presenting an interesting target over here, like the Slavarossi. Benjans? Less than 30? Oh, you're heavily angled. That's the deal. Dead? Switch to the Slavarossi. Pen. Go on. Standard bulkheads, spaceship quarters. No torpedoes. Fuck them, we're going to charge right in. We are going to charge these guys. No torpedoes? I'm not scared of you. You should be scared of me. '14s are running a bit low on high explosive. It's not bad. These heavy cruisers have definitely more armor than the light cruisers. Yeah, there's another couple of lights out there, including the heavily damaged Terek. Sviataya Ekaterina. Gotta respect the amount of damage that these ships can take. Same for the lights. About 7k damage here. This guy took 8.5. That's a lot. My ship has taken 1.7. I suspect that the ships in the 1.06 beta patch essentially have sort of maximum health of about 8.5k. It's like they have a hit point pool in that sense. Or at least that's how it feels like. My accuracy is fantastic. I'm just not really doing any damage. Blocked. Come on! Go get him! It's taking so long. Starboard turn. Oh shit, here come the lights again. Switch to the Varyag. That's a torpedo threat. I don't worry about all of these 6-inchers. It's this that scares me. It's not something I want to have on this ship. Destroyed main gun. Interestingly, I haven't seen a flash fire yet. Not a single one. Have I caused any? No. Shit. Okay, you're badly damaged. Maybe overwhelmed with fire soon. Extensive fire. Shima's trying to turn, but this torpedo looks like it's still well on track to hit me. Varyag will die. Done. Next. Rinda. Torpedo hit 144 damage. Not great. Come on. Get him. Badly damaged ammo. Good. Shit. Izumrud launched a torp. I am turning. I think that won't really hit me. My damage is starting to add up, though. I'm down to 53% structural integrity. I'm hoping I can survive this fight, because these heavy cruisers, even though officially they don't have a chance to hit me or a chance to pen me, no, they do now, they're definitely racking up the damage over time. And these things can take a beating. So it's going to be my damage output versus my ability to take damage. That's going to determine whether I'll win this fight. The other CL? Yeah, the Izumrud. Take out that CL. That's exactly why. Port turn. Yes, now you destroy the torpedo. It's a bit late. Oh boy. I don't like where that's going. And there's another one. Yep, plot armored. It just changed direction. Perfect. And this one also. Nice. Not a threat. Switch back to the Sviataya Ekaterina. Blocked. Of course you are. This is with the highest end AP shells that I can get for these 8-inchers. We're shooting a target 3.5 kilometer range. I should be able to pen 33 inches of armor, but this guy is just blocking it. Main belt is what, 23 inches of armor, give or take? It shouldn't be nearly as strong as this. And I get it, it's angled. Just 8% chance to hit, sorry, to pen with a main gun, with a main 14-inch high, with a, sorry, that's not even high explosive, that's main AP. There you go. That's more like it. Come on. Sink it already. Still a couple cruisers here. Based on the amount of survivors, I am pretty confident I'll win this. She's down. We're going to finish off this light cruiser here. Probably doesn't need much. Bit of structural integrity damage ought to be sufficient. If we can get a flooding, that'll speed things up even more. Like that. Done. Okay, Tedek. Just reducing numbers now. Maintain the port turn so we can get more guns to bear against the Nias Dovmont, Severnaya Zvezda in America. As well as that light Izumrud that's still out there. Yes. Floodings. Ricochets, ricochets, ricochets. How does this thing block me? I don't get that. It's essentially, what, 12, 13, 14 inches of armor? It just must be the angle. It's the only explanation I got. It's the angle. Go on. Go on. Why are you staking so long? It's a light cruiser. It's dead in the water. The ship is maneuvering at what? 5 knots. My accuracy is probably taking a hit because... No, my damage and stability is barely there. Yeah, now we got her. Perfect. Next, the other light cruiser. Maximum port turn. Eliminate the light cruiser, and let's switch to the heavies then. I know the light cruiser doesn't have any torpedoes left. I'm switching to it because it is just another couple of 4 and 5s, which are firing high explosive at a high rate, that I can eliminate quickly. The heavy cruisers are going to take me a bit longer. Yes. Good damage. We are out of HE here. We have plenty of HE here. Oh, they're very much smoked up. Switch to the America. Flooding ought to slow them down a touch. Come on. I'm getting a bit frustrated with the amount of damage that I'm putting out here. I'm starting to get pretty interested in going for 20.9-inch guns again. Just to make sure I can kill something quickly. And I'm really looking forward to playing another campaign. I really hope 1.06 beta, or 1.06 is going to come out in full very soon. I think they're on update 22 by the time I'm recording this. Their 4th release client, or their 4th release candidate. So they're very close to finalizing the patch. They're just not quite there yet. %47% chance. Sorry, 47% accuracy overall. 118,000 damage dealt. And the rest of the damage coming from fires. But look at this cruiser, just taking one hit after the next. She's already been hit 100 times. Many fires have been set, but a lot of shells were blocked or ricochets. Looks like the Iceman is almost trying to smoke her up, her ally. But I kind of doubt that that's what she's doing. It's just the AI happening to get in the way with the Iceman. Oh wow, the 14s are completely out of ammo. Interesting. How much did the 14s contribute? 33,000 damage. That's not bad. But look at this. Blocked, 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 blocked. Switch to high explosive, please. We cannot pen it, we're gonna burn it. I'm not even sure we can burn it. Damn. Yeah, no, we can burn it. They're definitely blocking out some damage. Still, some fires are set, and that damage is adding up. Go to AP. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Ammo detonations. As well as underwater hits. Waterline hits. Flood them out. Because they got standard bulkheads. Shouldn't be that survivable. See, this is another one. Almost 7k damage taken. And still functioning. What are you doing here? This is getting really tedious. Flooding. Engine damaged. Good. Reduced pumping capabilities. Gotta say, I'm not as happy about the ship as I thought I would be. It looks funny. It's just not very effective. Yes, it took out a whole cruiser fleet by itself. I definitely have ways of doing that faster. Just use bigger guns. Because if you get a bunch of 20s on a ship, trust me, that's going to go a hell of a lot faster. And you generally only need 1 or 2 high explosive hits to just flat out eliminate one of those ships. But sadly, in 1920 you cannot get the 20.9 inch guns. Come on. More ammo detonation. You're done. Next. Switch back to the America. These guys are still fully healthy. Yes, flooding. More flooding. We need to constantly close the distance to make those AP shells as effective as possible. More flooding. Yes. Done. Next. Severnaya Zvezda. Ricochet, 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 ricochet. If you guys have any other video requests, by all means, let me know down below in the comments. I have heard your request for this ship. I've tried it. I'm not very happy about the result. I think other ships can do better. So if you have any requests, let me know down below in the comments, and there is a fairly decent chance that I'll pick it up until, of course, the campaign comes out. At which point I will definitely be running, until 1.06 comes out, at which point I'll definitely be running another campaign. Hope you guys enjoyed this galleon-esque ship. Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and I'll see you soon for another video.